Hi everyone, welcome to the Storyist. In society, being beautiful is one of the standards that each of us considers. But what really defines beauty? Is it on the inside or on the outside? Let me tell you a story about a hot girl who thinks that being beautiful outside is the most important thing in the world, without knowing that her best friend will show her something else. Stay until the end of the video to find out what life lesson the hot girl can get and how it changes her life. Monica is the most beautiful girl in school. Most men admire her because of her beauty. That's why she uses her beauty as an advantage. She makes them do all her homework and projects at school. She even asks for money for her shopping expenses. In return, she will agree to have a date with them. She will always pick the most expensive restaurant in the city, order the most expensive food, and let the man pay for everything. After she gets all that she wants from them, she will just drop them like nothing happened. In a typical English class, Monica is sitting pretty, doing her nails, and she's not even paying attention to her teacher. Then suddenly, the principal interrupts the class as he introduces the new student. "This is Marie, a transfer student. And now she will be joining you," announces the principal. Marie greets everyone and introduces herself in the class. As she walks towards her seat, she smiles at everyone. "She's very charming," says one of the boys at the back. Monica hears all the positive comments of her classmates about the newcomer, and it makes her feel uncomfortable, insecure, and mad about it. Marie receives a warm welcome. She even receives gifts and welcome notes. Marie was very happy about the treatment she's receiving. After months of adjustments to her new school, no wonder Marie has lots of friends and admirers. She easily becomes the apple of the eye. Apart from that, she is also a bright student, making her one of the top performers in their class. She also volunteers in different charity works focusing on elderly, mental health care, and environment. The hatred grows inside Monica, knowing that there is someone prettier than her. She's thinking of ways on how she can be on top again. She thinks that the only way is to make Maria as her ugly second pilot. The next morning, at the canteen, she goes straight to Maria's table. "Can I sit beside you?" "No one wants to be with me," says Monica. Without hesitation, she welcomes Monica. Monica starts to open things with Maria on how she is badly treated by their classmates, being unnoticed by the teachers even though she is trying her best in their classes, and how charities reject her applications as a volunteer. Marie feels the frustrations of Monica. She sympathizes with her and offers that she will help her in all her struggles. After all, she wants to be friends with Monica. Monica gives her a hug after knowing that Maria will help her. "What an easy prey," says Monica. She thinks that she can easily play Maria on her fingers, making her an ugly second pilot. After having lunch in the canteen, they both walk in the corridor of their school, like real best friends. In the classroom, Monica and Maria sit together. As the class starts, Maria pays all her attention to the teacher. On the other hand, Monica is busy swiping left and right. "All right, everyone, pop quiz," announces the teacher. "Oh no!" exclaims Monica. She looks at Maria. "Can you help me with this?" she asks. Without hesitation, Maria immediately helps her. Monica almost gets a perfect score at the pop quiz. She is so thankful to Maria, and for that, she invites Monica to a dinner. She chooses the most famous restaurant in the city and orders the most expensive steak and wine. "What a lovely dinner!" Maria exclaims. Monica offers that she can also grab a dessert or takeout if she wants. However, Maria refuses the offer. She thinks it will cost too much. Then suddenly, Anton, a nerd classmate, arrives at their table. "Here comes the nerd," Monica whispers to Maria. She also persuades Maria to order more. "Here's your bill," says the waiter. As Monica reaches the bill, Anton suddenly gives her card. "Don't worry about it, I got it." Monica stands and gives him a kiss. After dinner, Anton wants to accompany Monica on her way home, but she refuses immediately and wants to ditch him right away. Anton is stunned by what he heard. "I thought you agreed to date me," says Anton. Monica denies all her promises. "How about dinner? I paid all of that." Monica then leaves poor Anton like nothing happened. The next day, Anton bumps into Maria, and he immediately warns her about Monica on how selfish her friend is, and that she's only using her to be more famous and to have good grades. She just ignores everything she hears about her as an ugly second pilot of Monica. Right after school, Maria and Monica go to a bar to celebrate Monica's success as being chosen as the new ambassador of their school. On their table, a man on a shirt and pants approaches them. "Can I sit with you?" asks the man. Monica rolls her eyes and dismisses the man immediately. As the man is about to leave their table, Maria stops him. She even offers to sit in front of them. She delightfully introduces herself, and the man also introduces himself. "I'm Mike." Monica examines Mike's appearance. She even asks him how he can afford to go to a place like this. Maria immediately stops her and tells her how to treat people nicely. "I know how to treat people nicely. His appearance, it doesn't even count a glance," says Monica. Maria apologizes to Mike on how Monica treats him. "Don't worry about it. I don't mind any words she said," Mike humbly replies. As they drink and laugh together, Monica suddenly calls their attention, asking if he can even pay for their drink. Mike is stunned by Monica's words. "Do you even have a quarter for your fare later? You should start walking away now," teases Monica. "That's enough," says Maria. She apologizes again to Mike. She also tells Monica that she should not judge anyone by their appearance. However, Monica ignores everything that she says and tells her that she will never listen to her ugly second pilot. Maria is stunned by Monica's words. After all, she considers her as her best friend. As Monica walks out from the table, she approaches the man at the bar. "Hey handsome, want some company?" As she touches the man's back, she simply looks at the suit tag of the man and giggles at how expensive his suit brand is. "I think you're the man who has almost everything." Monica's sweet words. The man glares at Monica and asks her why she said that. Quickly, Monica answers that he's missing someone, like a partner. The man seems to like Monica, and she instantly takes this advantage to order the most expensive wine and the most expensive lobster. She even orders food from Maria's table and takes an advance order for takeout. As Monica indulges in all the food, she asks more about the man on what he is doing for a living, and she even notices his branded watch. After finishing all the food, Monica instantly grabs the bill and hands it over to the man. "Here's the bill, I'm sure you can handle that." Then she quickly walks to the restroom. After a while, she sees the suited man counting coins and a few bucks on the table. "Where's your share?" asks the man. Monica simply tells him to pay for it, as he seems to be the one looking more expensive. The man stands from the couch and says, "Who ordered lobster, steak, expensive wine, food for another table, and advance order? I only ordered this drink. That's the only thing I will pay for." After that, the man just leaves Monica. "Is everything all right? I need to take your payment," asks the waiter. "I don't have money," Monica replies. The waiter immediately calls the manager. Monica is shocked to see that it was Mike who approaches her. "It seems like you owe us a lot of money," teases Mike. Mike arranges an agreement with Monica that she will be cleaning all the dishes and will wipe the floors to make it even for all the food and drinks she ordered. "Mike, where are you?" asks Maria. As Mike approaches her, she sees Monica sweeping the floor. As she checks on Monica, she taps her shoulder and just hugs her. "Appearances can be misleading. Why don't you come with us and I'll make sure you will love it," says Maria. Monica apologizes for everything she has done to Maria, and for calling her as her ugly second pilot. She realizes how lucky she was to have a true friend beside her. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and we'll see you on the next. Stay tuned.